What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, bringing you our Week 9 battle for the APA Academy. We are currently sitting on a 2-game win streak. We are now 4-4 on the season after falling down to 2-4, and we actually have a shot at making playoffs again. So we just have to basically win this game, and I believe we should clinch. If we lose both of our next 2 games, it's going to be tough, but there's still a small, teeny tiny chance that we win and we make playoffs if we go 4-6, but I would really like to go 6-4. I think only once I finished below 500, and I don't want that to be a trend going forward, especially for Generation 8. So, fingers crossed, hopefully we can do this. Looking at the opponent's team, I actually haven't done the graphics work yet. We are playing on Showdown as well, so I'm sorry if you guys want to have a Wi-Fi battle. Unfortunately, Kurt doesn't have a capture card, an Elgato, so he can't do that, and he doesn't have land play set up, if I understand correctly. So, there's that, but it is what it is. Let's get into the matchup though. He has a team of Necrozma, Darmanitan, Grimmsnarl, Toxtricity, Gastrodon, Hitmonlee, Noivern, Cincino, Steelix, Bellossom, and Gmax Duraludon. While I have a team, you guys see it on your screen already, so I'm not going to bother going into it. Anyways, this team is very interesting. He has a couple different options that are very scary for me to deal with. The big ones, wow, sorry, got that cough going on. All right, now that I've cleared my throat, his team is very scary. The threats are pretty big here. Noivern, Toxtricity, Necrozma, Duraludon, Darmanitan, Grimmsnarl is scary. Life Orb Reckless Hitmonlee is pretty threatening as well. So I gotta be kind of careful. I don't know if Duraludon gets any Gmax moves that would summon Terrain, but if it does, then Unburdened Hitmonlee is also a thing that can be very scary, so I have to be careful around that. Now, let's just go ahead and jump into our team. The first mon that I am bringing to this matchup is going to be my Terrakion here. Terrakion is Jolly this week, close combat, Brick Break, Stone Edge, and Rock Polish. I don't really need any other coverage moves. I would love to have Earthquake as a more consistent way to hit things, but Stone Edge is there because it hits the Noivern and kills it, just 100%. It's also there for most amount of damage possible on Necrozma, which is nice. I have Lumberry because it allows me to get rid of, or I guess, to not deal with Thunder Wave from Grimmsnarl that one time. I have Brick Break to get rid of the screens that the Grimmsnarl would be setting up, which is nice as well. And we have Speed for Jolly Scarf Darmanitan, and we outspeed a Scarf Noivern while we're at plus 200% of the time. And we take a Specs Draco from a Timid Noivern, and we are also not 2-KO'd by Jolly Scarf Darmanitan and Flare Blitz, so that's very important. Our next mon is our Hatterene. Hatterene has the Master Ball, again, Dazzling Gleam, Psychic, Mystical Fire, and Trick Room. This set is pretty important here because it's really strong when it's Gigantamax, especially if I've already worn his team down. We don't even need Trick Room up because we just nuke so many things, and he can't really Oko us back with anything as long as it's not like Gmax Duraludon going for Steel Beam or something. Anyways, this set is never Oko'd by Timid Toxtricity Sludge Wave. That's if it's at neutral, by the way, and it might be modest, it might not be. It just depends on his set, on what he's thinking about me bringing, but it could be. But if Toxtricity does come in, I'm probably not going to just go for like Gigantamax right away, or I'll probably just switch hard into my Golurk because it's a really good check to it, so there's that. We're also not KO'd by an Adamant No Attack Steelix's Heavy Slam, and we take a Jolly Banded Tail Slap from Cincino and a Jolly Scarf Flare Blitz from Darmanitan. So that's our spread there, and that's obviously all before we hit Gigantamax, so we should be able to be 2-KO'd by all of those things, which is very nice. Our next mon is our Golurk here. Originally I was running EQ, Rocks, Shadow Punch, and Toxic, but I switched Shadow Punch for Ice Punch. It just hits his team very good. It doesn't proc a weakness policy on Necrozma. It Okos the Noivern, does more damage to the Blossom than Shadow Punch would be doing, so there's that. And again, the only thing I'd be hitting Clink Shadow Punch against consistently would be those two mons, the Noivern, the Blossom, and the Necrozma. And again, like I said, I don't want to activate weakness policy on Necrozma because it's a very scary mon for me to deal with when it's at +2 on its attack and special attack and its speed from like an Atomizer or Rock Polish or something. This spread is not Oko'd by any max move from Duraludon or Specs Noivern, and it completely shuts down Toxtricity. At +1, a Specs Toxtricity is like 20% to me with Sludge Wave. That's it. We completely shut that thing down, which is amazing. We also take a Bullet Seed from Jolly Cincino. If it's Bands or Life Orb, we don't take it, but that's why I have other mons there for. We take a No Attack Knockoff, or not knockoff, excuse me, Darkest Lariat, excuse me, from Grimmsnarl, which is important. I believe we take actually an Adamant No Attack Knockoff from No Attack Darkest Lariat, wow, from Grimmsnarl. Then we have our Haxorus. Haxorus is very strong here. I'm running Metronome this weekend. It's my first time running Metronome as an item ever. We have Mold Breaker, so we can get around Sturdies. So we can get around, what else is there that we have to get around other abilities? I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So Mold Breaker it is to get around Sturdy, but we are Metronome, like I said, with Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, and Taunt. The reason I'm running Taunt is to shut down something like, I don't know, Necrozma wanting to set up while I don't have tons of Earthquakes off with my, what is it called, Metronome, or the Gastron wanting to sub up, or Toxic up, or cover up, whatever, do those shenanigans, so there's that. So hopefully we can do some work there. But the big thing is get to +1 with Dragon Dance as he switches out into Steelix. I then can fire off an Earthquake. We'll do like 45%, 46%, and that's if he's max HP, max defense. That's minimum damage. And as long as he doesn't go for Roar or Dragon Tail, we 2-KO him. 100% of the time. Well, not 100% of the time. 99.6% of the time. We literally have to get 2 minimum rolls to not get that 2-KO. So I really can't have that happen because I need to get rid of that thing. It'll let me get my 3rd Earthquake off. Or my second Earthquake off, excuse me. And then I'll have so much more damage because once the Noivern is gone, Earthquake that's all I need to press. I don't need to press against anything else. So there's that. Our next mon is going to be our Blastoise here. Blastoise takes a modest Max Thunder from Duraludon. It also takes a jolly Reckless Life Orb High Jump Kick from Hitmonlee, and we take 2 Flare Blitzes from Scarf Adamantine after Rocks. We have the Helmet to chip those things down. Body Press breaks any sub from Duraludon. I'm running that over Aura Sphere, even though Aura Sphere would do more to it. Body Press, does more to everything else on his team, and we're not 2-KO'd by any Steelix attack. And at +1, we outspeed a jolly non-Scarfed Adamantine. That would give us good information if he is or is not Scarfed, and the rest was put into my special attack. And the moveset is Scald, Rapid Spin, Body Press, and Toxic. So hopefully, again, fingers crossed, we can put in work with this set. I want a Toxic that's Gastron if it comes, and get rid of it other ways. The final mon is our Escavalier here, Assault Vest, Knock Off Close Combat, Iron Head, and Megahorn. This set helped me deal with Noivern that doesn't have Flamethrower or that is not locked in or is locked into something else. It also takes a Timid Specs Flamethrower from the Noivern and an Adamant Reckless High Jump Kick from Hitmonlee. If it's Life Orb, I die. Not really much I can do. And we take 2 jolly 5 hits and Rock Blasts after Rocks. If it's banded, it will 2-KO us, but if it's banned, then I can go into my Rock Resist, which would be my Golurk. If it goes for Tail Slap, I have a few resist and immunity, or 2 resist and immunity. If it goes for Bullet Seed, then I have this to come in, Escavalier. So there's that. I'm a little nervous for this game because, again, we definitely need to win. He also needs to win. He's 4-4 as well, so hopefully we can get the job done. But yeah, that's our team, and let's just go ahead and get started with the battle. Right, we're back. He didn't bring a couple notable threats, which is nice, I will say. He didn't bring the Darmanitan, which is very nice. I'm happy about that, even though my Blastoise did do a pretty good job of walling it. There's no Hitmonlee as well, which is nice, so there's that. Steelix, Cincino, that's good. So I think my play here is going to lead off with my Golurk and kind of just go ahead and click buttons. So Golurk comes out, he leads off with Grimmsnarl. I'm cool with that. I can just fire off my rocks here. He might go for Taunt. So actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to click Earthquake here as I expect him to go for Taunt. So he may want to say, no rocks for you, but we'll see. Or, I should probably not click as fast, just in case, but Golurk against Grimmsnarl. I believe I can take a hit, but I want to keep this thing around for the Toxtricity. Because if he goes for a Darkest Lariat, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, that'll KO me if he's max attack adamant. So if I can go into my... I can go into Blastoise, honestly, so I'll do that. What does he do? He goes for Reflect. I'm cool with that. What would he go into here? What would be his answer? I'll go for the Toxic. As he Thunder Waves, he misses. Sucks. That really sucks. I'm going to go for a Scald here. We get this thing on a timer, which is very nice. He goes for Thunder Wave, he gets it this time. As I Scald, we connect, do 30% to him, and Toxic is already racking up. And I'm going to go for another Scald here. As he goes into Duraludon, he gets paralyzed. Cool. I'm going to go with Escavalier here. I'll be able to see a bit more of what he wants to do. He didn't reveal an item on the Grimmsnarl, so that's important to note. Just going to plug in my computer. I would have liked to got that Scald off. Yeah, honestly, it would have been really nice to get the Scald off. Potentially see how much damage it would have done. Get a burn, maybe. That would have been nice. As he Dragon Pulses me, does no damage. And, okay, so he's not Light Screen on his Grimmsnarl. I want to go for a knockoff here. And I think that'd be a solid play. So I'll do that. I'll knock off as the iron defenses. All right. Huh. Let's close combat. That's a very surprising... Okay, so he has tons of defense. Even then, he shouldn't do too much to me, so I'm going to close combat again. As he body presses. Okay. Okay, this is a ridiculous set that I did not expect to be coming at all. How important is my Terrakion here? I did not expect this set at all. Shit. What would I do? What would I bring in Terrakion on? Okay, let me take a look at Haxorus against his Grimmsnarl. No, not Grimmsnarl, Duraludon. He's at +4 defense. Wow, we do nothing. We do nothing, and Body Press will surely nuke me. Body Press actually won't KO unless he's got like a huge amount of defense. Investment, at least. Let's go Hatterene here. I don't know. Let's see what Duraludon wants to do against Hatterene here. Because I imagine he has like a steel move. I'm gonna have to like Gigantamax. If he goes for Max Steel Beam, that won't KO me. So I think I have to go into Hatterene here. And I have to Gigantamax, and I have to Smite. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm smiting. Because I can't risk him being Steel Beam. And even then, if he G-Maxes and goes for just regular Flash Cannon, then I drop. Starfall to a max HP, no special defense, Duraludon does 56 to 66. So we would get rid of the threat, which is huge. It's absolutely crucial that we do that. This is not at all what I expected. Good shit. Good bring. He Gigantamaxes. So do I. He's going to attack first. He max Steel Spikes. We live it. Expected. He has the +1 defense. Do we KO here? We don't KO. Oh my god. That's really bad. Do I want to Flare here? Do I want to Mindstorm? What would be better for me? Let's Flare as he breaks through. Of course. Of course. We would outspeed with Haxorus, so I'm going to go to Haxorus. I'm going to fire off the Earthquake here. He's got to have tons of special defense investment. Like, tons. It's Earthquake. And we KO it. Okay, the threat is gone. That thing was ridiculously threatening. Like, my god. Great bring. Not gonna lie, I wish he hit himself, but he did miss a Thunder Wave. I don't think it mattered too much, but we shall see. The good news is I have 2 sweepers left, which is nice. I really struggle against the Noivern still. I would have loved to have gone up rocks there. I should have gone up rocks first turn instead of going hard into my Blastoise, but it is what it is. I couldn't risk him killing me. I need the Golurk around for the Toxtricity. All right. I wonder what he's going to do next. If he thinks we're Scarfed, he probably goes into Noivern, but I don't think he thinks we're Scarfed. He could just go into Grimmsnarl and get up a free Reflect. It's only lasts for 5 turns, which is important to note, but yeah, as he goes Gastrodon instead. Okay, let me take a look at Gastrodon. Defensive against my Haxorus. He's got to have Ice Beam to deal with me. Even then, Ice Beam does 28 to 33. It says 0% chance to KO. Oh no, it says Dynamax. Why am I Dynamaxed? No, it definitely 2 kills me. I'm going to go into my Blastoise here. As he goes for Scald. And I'm going to go for my own Scald here, expecting to switch out. He goes into Grimmsnarl. Basically what I'd expected. It's good. And let's fire off another Scald here as he goes for a Reflect. So down goes that thing, which is nice. What is he going to do here, though? He may just go Necrozma, and it could be game, honestly. I'd have to Toxic it. As he goes Toxtricity instead, I'm going to go into my Golurk. As he Shift Gears, am I missing anything that this thing gets? Oh, it gets Hex. It gets Snarl. Shit, I completely forgot about Snarl. Store Power shouldn't do too much to me. Anything on the physical side? Fling, Throat Chop. Okay. Let's take a look at Golurk here, and let's take a look at Toxtricity. Wow, that is a good chunk of damage. We should KO with Earthquake still, even with Reflect up. So I will go for the Earthquake here as he flings. Are you kidding me? What did he fling? Is it TR71? Alright, in comes Haxorus here. An Earthquake as he Boom Bursts. We live it, that's good, but still, my god. That's a hell of a bring, and it's honestly going to be the game for him because I don't think I can break enough of his team. Damn. Fling and it's TR. As he goes Necrozma here. I'm going to Taunt. We can't let him Atomize, it's good. And I think I just Dragon Claw. We do 46%, which is not bad at all. And he kills with Photon Geyser. In comes Blastoise. Let's fire off Toxic. I don't think this game is winnable for us anymore. Like, come on. And now you can Atomize for free. This is game. I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed. as we do burn him, so if he's physical, that's amazing. I don't think he is, but even then, we cannot break the Gastrodon. Okay. What is it called? Necrozma. He had great prep. I'm disappointed that this game is a loss. But okay, so it's do I think he's special or not? I think he is special. Oh yeah, he outspeeds me. And we live it anyways. But we get a kill. In comes the Gastrodon. I will go for close combat, and that is the game. He picks up the win, 2-0. Like, I'm mad, but I can't be mad. He brought heat, and it worked for him. Like, Iron Defense body press Duraludon was not on my radar. The fact that like he took a disadvantage, which was the fact that Golurk completely walled his Toxtricity, and he decided I'm gonna make this into an advantage, and that's on me for not noticing in prep that this thing even got Snarl or Hex. I should have definitely had the foresight. I didn't even look at it once I noticed that. But yeah, no, I mean things would have definitely changed had I been able to get the close combat, the two close combats off. I didn't expect him to stay in with the Duraludon once he saw how much the Dragon Pulse did. So that sucks. We need to win next week. It's only 10 weeks this season, and I don't know who we play yet. So let's take a look. Where is my team? And we play against the New York Yampers. And they have a Corviknight and a Dracovish. Their team looks kind of slow though, so there's that. But oh, they have G-Max Gengar as well. Damn it. Damn, man. GG's to our opponent. Great brings. But yeah, I probably should have scouted for the Fling or at least a Dark move on that thing, but I didn't, and it cost me. Jeez, I want to see that calc now because I'm honestly so curious. Because I was in the middle of calcing and I have to calc something else. Toxtricity, if he is Jolly, with TR71, and he has Fling against my Golurk. Why is it 130 base power? That's nuts. That's like no attack investment. At +1, he almost always KO'd. That's insane. Why does that move 130 base power? Shit. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week for our Week 10 battle. Hopefully we aren't eliminated from playoffs. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.